but we're in a time of the year here where there's a lot of pollen. Probably we were in the springtime. See all the color of the white side of the cells? That's all pollen that they've brought back on their legs and put in there. So you can see in the open areas there, those uncovered things with the slightly different colors in each one, that's pollen. The bee that had the pockets on his legs was white, probably means that they're probably taking pollen or something like that right now that's lighter colored. There'll be certain times of the year in the middle of the summer when it's orange. And the way that bee society works is the mature ones are out in the fields right now. It's kind of their last job in life. And so the benefit of that to us is most of the ones that are here are young ones who are generally a little bit mellower. This looks like a healthy queen based on what I'm seeing because there's just a lot of brood. And you see those sealed tops of things, those are all larvae. The ones that are sealed are further along. And then when the bee inside is ready to hatch, or ready to, when it's finished growing, it'll chew through the top and it'll come out. And then immediately, almost when it comes out, it knows what its job is and starts going about its job, which it typically starts as a nurse bee, and then will progress to the place again where it's out foraging. Those bumps right there, those are example of a few drone cells. So they're a little bit bigger, they stick out, whereas if you can see the ones down here, the few here, they're just flat to the surface and they're sealed. Those would be the regular female worker bees. Okay, this is the queen bee. She's too big to get in out of there. So she's the giant orange one in there. So she's a pretty new queen bee in there. It has openings in it. Now the openings are big enough that the other bees can get in and out. What I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to try to mark her. She'll go in here. I'll put her in here. And then I'll push the plunger up so she's against this. And then I can just put the dot in there on her. And then I'll just put her back. But they're swarming around her, and that's because of the pheromone she gives off. She's the lifeblood of the hive, so they are very attentive to her and very defensive against other people. So I actually did get her in here, so she's in here now. She's got some attendants with her. Just put a tiny little dot of blue on there, and then she'll be real easy to see in that big frame. The big frame's gonna be taking them out. This is what a great frame looks like in the bottom box. All that covering is all babies that are in there. Same on the other side. So that's a sign of a queen that's really healthy, laying a lot of eggs. They're building one of these little peanuts right here. They're preparing another queen. Probably because this hive is so healthy and strong that it's running out of room. So these are swarm cells. That is a swarm cell, and they may be planning a swarm. Yeah. See, each one of these is a separate cartridge, and as they build, they're building honey in it. You can see the honey, the profile from the side, and then when they put caps on, so you can see the honey getting filled into the cups. That's what it looks like on the side on every frame. These are clear, because when they've filled this and capped this, we'll take all this out, and then these become the separate plastic containers with tops that you see in the store. So this is the part of the honey that they're making that we'll take. Everything else down below, that's for them and their own food reserves. The best thing I think about this property is it's got natural water for them, which is pure, which is really important. And they're protected, obviously, where they're not going to get, big animal or person's not going to do anything to the box. But they do have to forage quite a lot.